Fellas, ladies, you looking for lotions? You looking for beard oils? But unfortunately, everything you get from mainstream got chemicals in it and it's probably killing you? No problem, we got you. Go check out my people from Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare. That's Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare. www.top2bottom, BOTTU, the U is for unique, M.com. Tell them I sent you.
Hey, what's up, y'all? What's going on?
What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Unfiltered Sports here on the OG Network. This is Shaq, the host, the owner of the Delaware Dawgs. First and foremost, again, thank you for tuning in. Usually on Tuesdays, we talk about taking it or leaving it, but this time we're going to bring another special edition to Unfiltered Sports. We got a very special guest. Hopefully, we'll have another special guest here soon, but we got one of our very own players from the Delaware Dawgs. We're going to give him the floor, let him introduce himself, and then we're going to take it from there.
What's going on, everybody? This Antoine Cat Morgano, better known as 50 Cat, International Cat. You know what I mean? Street ball legend Cat, all the above. You heard? What's going on, everybody?
What's going on? So tell us a little bit about basketball and what basketball means to you.
Overall, basketball is a way of life. I mean, I think any sport, but specifically basketball, teaches you how to deal with adversity, how to deal with, when things not going your way and how to adjust or just becoming better, man. I'm one player that could speak from experience. I really got it out the mud. I wasn't the best player growing up. I actually didn't start playing basketball until my 11th grade year in high school. And I was on JV that whole year until my end of the year when I bumped up to varsity. But my one senior year I did at high school, man, that kind of elevated me into loving the sport. I was a football player. So now I'm journeying to basketball. College was good. Okay, I should have did better. That's why I reach out to the youth and try to get them, and then go to college and finish college. And then I step into the professional field, and then it's been up since then, man. Professional wise, basketball wise, coaching wise, all that good stuff that came after the fact. I mean, I love the sport so much.
That's amazing. You talked about professional, right? And so obviously you play in the ABA, but how many years have you played in the ABA before? What's your experience like?
Actually, if we count in years, every year, I probably played for 16 years now. I've been playing. My rookie year was in 2010 with the ABA, with the Jersey Express. Shout out to them. My first year, I got, I think, my honors was honorable mention for all ABA team. I think I got third team all region or something like that. We went down to the division championship my first year as well and lost in the division championship. So this is a full circle moment for me. My first year, and this possibly my last year in the ABA. I'm now about to be 40. And like I said, I think we had a slight chance before we got to this point with Coach Bernard. Corey, we had a Wildcat team here when I first moved to Delaware. Pretty much went on a 11-game win streak. We was top dogs in the ABA, and our season fell short when it came to the playoffs due to some ownership issues. But other than that, man, it's a full circle moment back with the guys I originally started with when I moved down to Delaware. Kenny, Kai, Jake, Mo, Joe, all those guys came back. And like I said, it's a full circle moment that when I came back to this team with the Dogs, Coach Bernard, he called me back up, told me he needed me. I was back from a slight injury that I had, and we've been on a win streak ever since.
That's true. I think your first game was what, December 27th against Richmond?
Yeah, that was my first game back against Richmond.
And that was the last time we saw the game.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, man, it's been an experience. Like these guys, I trust in them. I trust in Coach Bernard to the fullest. I mean, he's not only my coach, he's also a great, good, big brother of mine. So it's like, this, like I said, it's a full circle moment, even with the new ownership, under the new ownership, and possibly going all the way this year.
Well, I want to say congratulations, first of all.
Thank you.
I've been following this journey ever since I connected with Shaq. I'm just busted up, man, and I've been following this journey, man. And I'm not a big, heavy sports fan, but watching you guys play, and the first time I watched you guys play, and I was like, oh man, I was in there in this very same studio, man. I was hyped.
Word.
And then when me and Shaq connecting now, because we do air the games on this channel live, when some, not all of them, but some of them. But man,
Gotcha.
I was like, yo, I said, man, this team. Me, I'm a person that I look for chemistry.
Yes.
Like, it's one thing to have a bunch of great players and stuff like that, but I always look for chemistry of how the players play with it, man. And I see the level of chemistry that you guys got, man, is on a different level, man. And so I'm assuming that you guys are used to being around each other enough that y'all kind of got a lot of joking, playing, kind of off the court. Y'all got a lot of chemistry there because you don't get that good not playing together and each other and how to play and knowing each other's strengths and weaknesses, and you don't
Right.
get that good on the court and do this damage I was doing out there, man.
Yeah,
So
man. Like I said,
off the
that
court,
chemistry definitely comes from prior engagement of the NBA, ABA. We were, like I said, we were a whole different team. We were underneath the Wildcats, and that was our name. Like I said, we practiced hard, we worked hard. Like we thought that year we could take it. So this year is like even more of a. We appreciate Shaq for bringing his team along and asking Coach Nard to take over and be the head coach. And all he did was bring the guys he know that was going to get it done. Like I said, I
right?
was injured. I was injured in the beginning of the year because I hurt myself in September. But once I got back off my foot and I got back rolling, it felt good to be back with the guys.
That's what's up, man. Like,
See, it's
I'm
interesting.
impressed.
It's very interesting because we faced many challenges. Like weather was an issue for us. There was times where teams that just didn't know if they could come and make the trip to play us, and we had to cancel 4 games this year so far. So with those being said, like one of the biggest challenges I've seen with you guys that you guys overcame adversity, and I want you to talk a little bit about this one, is we were supposed to go up to Rhode Island. Obviously, we couldn't make that trip because of the snow, weather being a big issue that weekend as well. But the fact that we game plan to go to Rhode Island and play at the time the number 5 seeded team in the nation, to turn around and play in Burlington in a matter of like a day's notice. So what was that like for you guys as players to just change game plan real fast, go play in Jersey, play that game, not only play but win really bad, and then come back the next way and play the same team and beat them by 56 points?
Yeah, like I said, this is about the adjustments. Like I said, I've been around since 2010. I done been to Boston with no way home. I done been to out the country, not knowing, what's going on next. This is all with ABA, you feel me? Like I ain't gonna sugarcoat. 16 years, I've been through a lot with the ABA and dealing with the one team I was dealing with. Or even other teams, you feel me? So I've been in a bunch of semi-pro teams, and it's just about adjustments. You got to come play ball. Shout out to my brother Kenny, who just jumped in. But it's about adjustments and knowing that. Like I said, adversity is going to hit. That's why I teach the girls that I coach now. Like adversity is going to hit. It's about how you adjust to it. Life, basketball, relationships. So just adjusting, and we knew shit. They lucky we didn't take that trip to Rhode Island. You know what I mean? They already knew what type. We would have stayed up there in the snowstorm and everything just to kick up. We love competition. We don't want to just play teams. But let us want to make that clear. We do not like playing teams and beating them by 50. I would rather beat a good team by 20. You know what I mean? Because that's what type of time we on when we come up to the teams that are supposed to be the top dogs in the ABA. But just adjusting, man. Adversity is going to hit. It could be I done been on a trip before with an ABA team, and the coach the owner put the wrong gas in the car, and we never made it to the game. If they put diesel in the car, so I've been through a lot when it comes to this ABA. That's why when I tell these younger guys, like, you really use this as a stepping stool, because it was for me. It put me on a platform where street ball became I want to say my top priority, because people saw me like me play and wanted me to play in these circuits, and it got me a chance to travel overseas as well and play professional 3-on-3 basketball. So it's always a door, to open up and to use. You just got to put in the work, and you got to be with the right program, the right team too. The right group of guys.
Yeah.
So we're going to adjust to Kenny real fast. We're going to let Kenny introduce himself and then tell us a little bit about his basketball experience, and then we're going to ask him a few questions as well.
Kenny Wilson, number 24 from the Delaware Dogs. Same kind of background as Ant. Played a bunch. I played starting from high school, thinking NBA is the only way to go. Best place to be. Yeah, everybody want to make it there, but that's not always the case. There's other ways around it. Um,
Right.
Played ABA, played APBL, played PBL, TTBL, TBL. I've been in it all. Played overseas. Um, it's a great opportunity, man, to travel and see different places that you never seen before.
Right.
I tell everybody that's the best thing about being able to play professional. You don't
Hmm.
get to travel as much unless you're doing something as far as, sports or military, something like that, where you get to see different things. Other than that, uh 90% of the world, people who don't get to see outside of their everyday life don't get to experience that. So
Really.
I
For
say
sure.
everybody should take it take it how, you dream it, but also look at the outcome of, taking a second route, a third route, a detour route, because it don't always go as planned.
Right.
Of course.
But it can also show you things that you've never even thought you'd see before. So
I feel you,
A
man.
fact.
Again, congratulations also, man. Like, I think you guys having watching y'all play amazing season so far, man. It's just I'll be in here, I'll be hyped, man. I'll be watching this game. I'm like, yo, this people can say what they want, and nothing against the NBA, but I'm gonna tell you like this, man. If I would rather watch what I've been watching than to watch the NBA, and that's just me personally. Like
Oh,
I'm,
for sure.
yeah, I'm just like, yo, like I got my jersey on. I'm always hyped talking about the game, whatever. We talk about it a lot, but I mean, hey, man, we was the last game that y'all played when y'all we after the game was over with, whatever, and I was powwowing with a few people, man. We were just like, yo, that game was like off fire, man. We was laughing about the crossover. You know what I mean, we were talking about the dunks, and then we were talking about the boy that walked out and quit. You know what I mean, it is what it is. It's not a good look, but it is what it is. But one thing I can say, man, is and I agree with you, brother, when it comes to adversity, man. My father was one was that he kind of always said that. He said, man, if somebody, he said, one thing you want to be is multi-talented. And he said, if they
Hmm.
won't give you a job, you create a job. If they won't give
Word.
you a space, you make space. If they won't give you opportunity, you create the opportunity for others that you wanted created for yourself. He
For
said
sure.
you might be the one to forefront that. So
For
don't
sure.
never look at rejection as you can't. Look at rejection as that, oh, you ain't gonna give me the opportunity, so I'm gonna go find a way to create the opportunity for myself, and
For
that way I
sure.
make the opportunity for others to come behind. So congratulations, you guys again, man. Like just keep on doing what y'all doing, bro. I ain't nothing I can say much, but just y'all. I don't know if I'm the number one fan, but I'm definitely the fan.
Big dog. Big dog.
See, it's crazy because our YouTube channel wouldn't be where it's at if Ron wasn't allowing us to stream our basketball games live through his channel. And when I'm telling you,
Word.
like, at any point in time, there was maybe 200, 300 people just popping in, watching the game at small points in the game, just checking it in. Like the last game, within like maybe 30 minutes of us finalizing the game, posting it on YouTube and everything. People were talking about the alley oop that was thrown
Watch out.
from Cat to you, Kenny. People were talking about the crossover. People were talking about the 4 point play. That's one of the plays I put up there a lot. Was that 4 point play? Was that and one? People really didn't know what was going on. Obviously, like you guys have that chemistry or whatnot. But what did that game mean to you guys, knowing that you guys had a chance to play in the playoffs under the Wildcats, but now under a different organization? What did that win mean for you guys?
You want to go first, Ken?
yeah. So I've been saying this for a while. We haven't played with the Wildcats for about 6 or 7 years now. It's been a while. Um, but when I came to the Wildcats, we were one of the teams where nobody knew who we were. It was the same as kind of like this team. It was just starting out. They had a bunch of other guys. Um, and I went and I gathered a couple of my guys that I knew was going to be there, who was going to be just as passionate as I was, which was Cat was one of them. And I knew having him and Kai was going to be a big step towards changing the face of ABA, meaning
Mm,
everybody knew who Wyoming Clutch was, everybody knew who Binghamton was. Nobody knew the Wildcats, just like nobody really knew the Dogs. We came in this year with everybody saying, they remember us from last year. I said, well, this is not last year's team. You know, this is the same type of hunger, just a
Right.
different type of cat. You know, it's guys here who don't care where they play or who they play. We play the same. We play to win, and that's what was different with the Wildcats. Like when we started, we wanted to win. We were hungry. That was all we knew, and we didn't know the backside of the story. You know, it's a lot that goes on. It's not just basketball side. So we hopped in there just as basketball players, just the mindset of playing basketball. When he decided to do the things that he did that didn't allow us to play in the playoffs, that hurt everybody. Like this was our first
Mm.
year coming together and
Word.
becoming nationally ranked.
Right.
So for us to not be able to go on a 16, 17 game run and make the playoffs and then not be able to play killed everybody. That took me
Mm.
out of ABA for as long as I did because
Word.
I just felt like it's not it wasn't as serious. Like I felt like people
Word.
didn't take it as serious as
Mm.
I was taking it.
Right.
And that's the worst thing, to feel like you wasting your time or to feel like you don't get to finish what you start.
Right.
So when we came and I was brought to the attention of the Dogs, I was saying as long as that didn't happen again. Same thing with Cat, same thing with Kai. We all said the same thing. We just wasn't trying to get to show what we can do just to show what we can do. Like we want to win the whole thing. So it
I
was
feel you.
it's a different feeling for us
Yeah.
because we know we could have
Mm.
won it then and we didn't get that chance to. And it wasn't because of us. It's different when you can't do something because of yourself, but when somebody else takes control of that and they take it from you with no explanation, no nothing,
Right.
it changes the dynamic of everything.
Right.
So now we play. That's why we play with this chip that we got. We don't
Right.
we don't take none of that from nobody, which we wasn't before. But
Word.
now it's a little different.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, well, every team is thinking, oh, this that same team from last year. All right, well, we gonna show you that this ain't that, and then next year y'all figure out how y'all gonna come correct because we not rolling over for nobody.
Hey man, you see it. You see it on the court, bro. You see it.
Word.
Like I watched games where it was funny because I said this. I said, "Yo," I said, "What do they have like this switch? Like they sit back for a little bit and say, you know what? Let me just see what they might have." And then all of a sudden, you just see it like, "All right, we tired of y'all. Let's just get them out the way." That's the way it looks out to. There's somebody watching
Yeah.
the game like the last game. I watched it in the beginning. Y'all was up. The score was up a lot in the third quarter. You start to see the team kind of like fighting their way back into the game. And I'm like, okay, all right, it looks like. And then the fourth quarter started. And it was
Back on the
like,
gas. Back on the
what?
gas.
Hmm.
And it was just like,
So,
oh, okay. They just said, you know what, what I mean, we won this game. I don't know. I'm just me
and
just thinking in my head. I know
so
it ain't what's really going on in the court. I'm just
so
talking out of
now
my head, but it's just the
now
way it looked on.
it's like that. So
It was just
even
like,
like
all right, let's put
even
these
with
boys in bed. Let's stop playing with them
word
and get this over with.
word. So it was
They
like that
not
in the
built for
So
first
this.
quarter. Mind you, like even like pregame stuff, like a lot of guys. I mean, I started off hot. Guys was like, "Damn, like what you was using the gym early as hell." Like it meant something this game because one, Coach B. You know what I mean, he always from that first game we lost by 50, I think, down there with guys that we wasn't fully equipped. Let's say that we ain't had a full artillery. I wasn't even on the team at that time. But the guys that should have been down there didn't make it the trip, and we wanted to lose by 50. So the first time we played them, and this was my first game back, with my first game with the team, be like, yo, I want to beat them by 60. Know what I mean? And we wound up beating them by 30, but they was made the excuse, well, we didn't have all our whole team. We only brought this amount of guys, blah, 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 blah. So we're like, all right, cool. So now they came up here with a little bit more loaded of a team, thinking all right, well, we got our guys now. You still get beat by 50 because we still that same team that y'all saw the second time. Now we gonna make it even more. We jumped on their ass. It was like 29-3 at one point. I looked up at the
Man,
scoreboard.
has another YouTube channel. He's a basketball lover. Like he a Sixers
Okay.
fan. He got two sports channels, Mike Sports Vibe, and he had Mike Sports Vibe Balling, where he does basketball, and he has one that's just mostly football and other sports. He was
Right.
in the chat because he comes and watch the games on our channel too. And he was in there early in the chat. He was like, "Yeah, beat them by 40." And this was like the first quarter, I think it was, Shaq. But he was like, "Yeah, beat them by 40." And we was like, and then all of us was in the chat, just kind of trash talking out the pit. Who's in the chat right now? We just kind of like going back and forth. And man, when we watch dude walk up, take his jersey off, and walk over there, like, listen, our channel we ain't polite about stuff, but
I don't think he quit. I just think he was starting up the car earlier than he was starting up the car for them.
Hey, what?
He really didn't play that. He really didn't play that much to quit on them. He just went to go start the car early.
Yeah, I know. I mean, but
one of the things he said was, what did he say? He said, "Man, I quit. I'm tired of getting out by 50 plus points every single game." Then he walked off the court.
So to answer
one
your
of the questions.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. You good?
Oh, I was gonna say to answer your question. Like Kenny said, I mean, he ran it down. I mean, like we got a whole different mindset, but the same. Goal. I mean, we even hungrier now. Like we know that like stuff got taken away from us that was going good, and we know that feeling. So it's like, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's a great question. I could jump into that with a little bit after I explain this though. It's like with this team right here, like we still got the same coach. We still got the same guys keeping stats. We still got the same guys out there that we trusted when we was a part of the Wildcat program. So it's like it's nothing to us just to turn it up. I mean, to answer that question as it's popped up in the bubble, man, you'll know when they either congratulating you too much. One guy came to me and said, "Man, good luck the rest of the way," and it was only second quarter, and that's not no lie.
One guy, how bad I'm losing. I ain't congratulating nobody until
one guy came up to me. One guy came up to me and said, "Yo, congratulations the rest of the way." It was only second quarter. So at that point, when someone of them, and that's one of their main guys that could like play, you got them. I mean, you seen the other team over there stressing, or they arguing with each other, or they trying to argue with you to get you out your game. No, sir. Know what I mean? So that's how you pretty much know you got the other team ain't got nothing left. When even the bench players come in and they ain't giving up nothing. You feel me? So that goes with experience, though. You got to know your squad. I mean, we all know each other. Like, me and Kenny joke around all the time and stuff like that, but it was to a point like I think when I missed the dunk, we had got the ball right back, and I'm like, I could have dunked it again. I could have laid the ball up, but I wanted some excitement back from what I missed. I mean, when missing my dunk. So I'm like, my brother behind me. I told people, I said, I look back, and once we made eye contact, we ain't got to say nothing. He ain't got to point up, nothing. He just gonna read off whatever I throw up. He was like, only thing he was worrying about was it was gonna come off the glass or was gonna be right in front of the rim. So by him timing that, and like the crowd went crazy, the bench went crazy. We turned it up another notch. We went on another like 10-0 run. So it's like, just knowing your teammates, man. Kenny been around each other for a long time enough to know, hey, yo, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go here. Like, I'm gonna be here when you drive and kick, or I'll rebound, you go shoot, bro. Like, so it's like just knowing your squad. And a lot of these teams don't know their squad. And I'm gonna give you some background on the ABA. ABA doesn't pay. A lot of teams don't pay players. And that's another thing, like that's an issue, you feel me? But it's not an issue on the part of people can't play. It's the point of, knowing, like, listen, it's bigger than the money right now. You feel me? Like, it's bigger than what Shaq could pay us, because at the end of the day, this might provide an opportunity for one of my younger players who just stepped onto the scene to get looked at overseas because he's on the championship ABA team. And I know I helped that situation. Me and Shaq got something bigger in the works with me. Like I said, this is my last year. I'll be 40 this year. I don't plan on playing in the ABA 10 more years till I'm 50. Right. But I do plan on being a part of the process to make other young guys opportunity, or young ladies, in the sense of being what Shaq is trying to do, grow into this new form of, hey, our opportunity is knocking at your door. What are you going to do with it? Because I know when somebody gave me that opportunity, and my first year I had a contract, but I only got paid twice the whole season. So even through that adversity, my team stuck with it when I was with the Express. Everybody wasn't getting paid, and when we stopped getting paid, I mean, it was like, all right, do we stop playing ball? Is balling over? Or do we create more opportunities for each other by keeping this train rolling? I mean, so it's about fighting adversity and knowing what's the bigger picture, the bigger goal at the end.
Yeah. man.
Yeah.
And people don't
See,
understand
it's
that part,
interesting.
man. You
It's
got
very interesting too, right? Because we got that adversity we got to face. We got those trials and all of that stuff. But at the end of the day, right, is there's been times where like in the beginning, like nobody knows what we're doing. It's the week of the game. It's Wednesday. Nobody knows who we playing, what we doing. If the game's on, I'm getting texts from everybody. Yo, what's going on? Are we playing? We not playing? And then I'm looking around and I'm like, man, I dropped the ball. I did not communicate what I was supposed to communicate at this time. And now I got guys yelling at me, and I'm like, why am I being yelled at? And then I don't even know the full background of the story of everybody that's playing on the team. I just know I got a
Yeah.
team that was there, and that this means a lot more than just basketball to these guys. And now that they know that, now that I know that it meant a lot more than just basketball to these guys, it's like, all right, listen, you checking me because I'm not doing my job, and that means that if I'm not doing my job, these guys can't perform to the level that they are. This was their first playoff game together, and who knows how long, and they won by 44
Yeah.
points. And then you turn around, we got a game this weekend, and we got to prepare for that, but we're still in the unknown. And I want you guys to just talk about what it means for you guys that you're now going to be playing in the division championship game for the ABA.
I mean, it's big. Like I said, I've been in this since 2010. You know what I mean? Like, it's been a long journey. You know what I mean? Like, last division championship I was in 2011, 2012. So it's like, this is a big moment for me. I want to definitely, you know what I mean, congratulate my team for getting us here or getting themselves there before I joined back. But this is a full circle moment. Like, we prepared for this moment 7 years ago. You know what I mean? So with me,
wow.
Kenny, Kai, all the guys, the mainstream guys that was there with Coach B and his team and his staff, like Shaq, you're just making an opportunity for us to go win it again. This would have been probably our second coming. You feel me? Like, so you're giving. We appreciate you and all that you do, and it's stressful because we know as an owner, you know what I mean, it's a lot. I done dealt with so many owners that was half-assing or not doing nothing at all or making a way but really not providing everything that we needed. So the fact that, you know what I mean, you like you said, we was in the unknown still up until a couple of days ago or a day ago when you was like, hey, yo, hotels paid for, van there, all y'all need to do, get your ass down there and hoop. And that's all we want to do. At the end of the day, we cool with the hotels, but guess what? If we would have went down there Saturday and had to prepare on that day, guess what? We would have just had to make it happen. Hey, 8-hour trip. Hey, we gotta leave at 4:00 in the morning so we could get down there early to get some shoot around. Like, we gotta face it. I mean, whatever. At the end of the day, the game got to be played, and we got to be the ones to make sure that we're prepared mentally, emotionally, physically, like everything. So as adults and as professionals, you got to do that. I mean, even the NBA be having issues. You feel me?
Yeah, true.
So it's like every the G League have issues. You know what I mean? So it's like every league gonna have their issues and adversity. It's about the people that's behind the scenes, or what are you gonna do to fix it, or what are you gonna do to make it right? And so far, Shaq, you've been doing your thing. So kudos to you. Holding
Yeah, man.
you as a man, I was taught that you only got your word and your balls. You feel me? So if you lose either one of them, you're dead. You know what I mean? So with
Let
that
me
being
tell you,
said, we definitely appreciate you, Shaq, holding it down.
For
I
sure.
me and Shaq met a little while back when he first started talking to me about the team and what he was doing and stuff like that. And first thing about it, I'm a very I'm always by myself. It's rarely do I'm around people and stuff like that. Shaq didn't even know me. I'm like, first of all, why this dude talking to me? I don't even know him, but he was real open about what he was doing and stuff like that. And I
Yeah.
was like, okay, cool, that's what's up, man. And then I said, man, I would love to be able to help, but I said the one thing I can help with is that I'm on social media. I have a YouTube page. And I mean, I think at the time I probably had about a little more than 2,000 followers at that time. I mean,
Okay.
on YouTube, and I was like, I said, so, bro, I said, what I'll do is, if, we can work out, and I said, if you got a YouTube page, I'll shout your page out, trying. I said, but if your games, if we can set it up, we can try to air the games live. I
Gotcha.
mean, and that was earlier in that, and by that time, my subscribers I done already doubled in subscribers on my channel.
Gotcha.
I'm laying the backstory to tell you is that, man, y'all got fans in Ohio, y'all
Shout out
got
Ohio.
y'all got fans in South Carolina, y'all got fans like my man out the pit. He's in Florida, so he a fan. He done bought jerseys and stuff. That's what I'm trying to tell you where this is going. At this is probably some of the stuff. I don't know if Shaq talked to you about it, but this is what's happening that y'all don't see. That y'all might
That's
Nice.
not.
that's the
Um,
point that we as the people who've been around for a while been trying to tell everybody. Like, it's not always going to look how you expect it to look in the
Right,
beginning. You know,
right,
everybody expect to get paid. Everybody want the money, of
right.
course. You know, especially the way
And
the world is shaping up. We can take every dollar we can get, but
right,
at the end of the
and
day, this is going to shape up for people in the long run. Like
right. Somebody got to go
ABA,
first, man.
exactly. You gotta
Somebody got to
make
go
that
first.
path for somebody. So
People forget that Dr. J was in the ABA
Oh,
before he
for
went to the
sure,
NBA.
for
Right,
sure.
and I keep trying to tell people that
A
people
lot of
was
our black
watching.
legends was. A lot of
Yeah,
our black
he
legends was.
right, and before he was in there, they was talking about him in New York. They was watching him from the roof playing on the street.
Yep,
So
that's a
it's
mhm.
like
fact.
you can't just when you start to look at the game and people sometimes yeah, I get all of that. I said, but if nobody ever goes first and stick to it long enough to see it fully through, you're gonna always be at like right now. Everybody's in order to make big money. You're at the mercy of who? The NBA, right?
Yeah,
That's where the money is at, right? So what happens if no other league is able to compete on the NBA level? The NBA is always going to be where all the great players are going to want to
everybody
go,
want to be. Yep.
right? But if great players say, "Nah, you know what? Let's get together and build something ourselves that is better and
Okay.
are competitive with the NBA. That way, you got more. You giving now. You opening the door for more options. It ain't just the NBA no more. It ain't just the
Word.
NFL no more. I mean, I kind of give Ice Cube some credit with that because he's trying to do anything, but he also somewhat attach himself to the NBA a little bit
Yeah, yeah.
and stuff. But you understand what I'm saying? Like, so I gotta give you guys a whole lot of respect that I know the money aspect of it is not what you probably would look at it, but man, to have a heart and soul and want to keep fighting through, man, and doing what y'all doing, man. I mean, if no one else ever says it, which I'm quite sure a lot of people have, man. For me personally, I enjoy watching y'all play. I don't even watch sports, bro. I haven't watched sports in years. When it started to get into the political stuff, but now I got a team I can watch, and I watch every time. Even if I missed the game, I go back and watch it on Shaq's channel and watch everything going, man. Because I got something I can personally enjoy, and I love watching y'all play, man.
Appreciate
I mean,
that. Appreciate
I
that,
love
Appreciate
OG.
you.
it. And I just want to see, and like I said, as far as the OG network, we just trying to help in whatever small way we can. But honestly speaking, man, you guys are doing the job because y'all performing well, man, and everybody hype about this stuff. You know what I mean? From
Word.
Florida, South Carolina, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New Jersey. I can tell you right now, off the top of my head, there's 10 different states that people that are part of my YouTube channel that either doing something on my show or far away. Atlanta, Georgia, I got a homie down there. So it's like you don't realize it, but you guys have got a lot of bigger fan base now than y'all had when I first started talking about it. And just because you guys are performing, yeah, it's one thing to air it, it's another thing to say, yo, what the? You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
now my cousin mad because he like, man, how he got a jersey? I ain't got no jersey. Everybody
Ah,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like me, I want some number jerseys. I don't usually. I'm not the type of person that's a fan of individual players. I like a team sport. Like I'm a
word.
Steelers fan, but I have no
Okay.
Steelers players jersey individually wise. I just got
Gotcha.
Steelers
Still
stuff, but
stuff.
I don't have no name. This is the
Gotcha.
first time I actually want the names of the players on my jersey so that I can have individual names as opposed to that because I like what you guys are doing. And I think that you guys are doing a bigger sacrifice in this league and what y'all doing than anybody else, man. And I just want to say thank y'all for allowing me to watch y'all play, allowing y'all to see the entertainment, and allowing watch y'all crush teams. Y'all crush them.
No
Right.
doubt.
So with that being
We,
said too, right? It's very interesting, and this is exciting too because um this is a team just like before we get to this point, we got two haters. They are biggest motivators, and I say haters is because this dude comes on every Tuesday, every Thursday, faithfully and talk trash about who knows what. He's a Miami Dolphins fan because he's like Dan Marino. He's a Pittsburgh Pirates fan, but he's also a Golden State Warrior fan. During the game, he compared y'all to Golden State beating LeBron James and the Miami Heat um, in the playoffs, and it was like that was a good compliment for you guys. The other thing too, like is really interesting to see that you guys are still coming together. Some weeks, we don't have the opportunity to practice. It's just grab and go when we're playing. But there was a question that Kenny asked me today, and it was about the hotels and stuff like that. And I told him to stand by because I got some good news for you guys. And I want to be the first, but I'm not going to be the first one to do it. I'm gonna let OG do it for you guys. But there was something that happened with the other team, and that is really good for us. But I'm passing back over to OG. Let him break the news to you guys, and then we're going to put the news up on social media for everybody to see as well.
Well, just say congratulations again because you guys are divisional champions officially.
Nah.
No, we're not joking. You guys are divisional champions officially, and I'm glad to be a part of watching this journey, man. Shaq will finish giving y'all the details of how this played out or whatever the case may be, but man, I'm just honored to be a part of this, bro. Like I love what I'm seeing. Um, I did not, when I teamed up with Shaq, just kind of supporting from the distance. I don't talk about what he do. I just, bro, whatever way I can help and let him do his thing. But man, you guys are doing a great job. Congratulations again on your division championship. All I want to say is keep going, keep going, keep going. And Shaq, I'm gonna pass the ball back to you.
Yeah, so the other team, just due to some stuff that was happening around the league with the other team, they decided that they didn't want to play the game. It was just too much of a headache to get logistics and stuff together for this game due to them. They were supposed to play SBC Elite, and because SBC Elite there was just a lot of confusion with them playing. They thought they were playing this Saturday when we were supposed to be playing this Saturday for the division championship. So with all the confusion, they just thought it was best for them to drop out and not play this game in the playoffs. The league was going back and forth with me all day. I was fighting this political battle all day, and I was very frustrated. And I was calling people, and I was not happy at all. But officially, the word came out about an hour ago that we were named the ABA East Region Red Division champions, and we await our opponent of either the Long Island or Hartford, Connecticut. So either way, we'll be traveling about 3 hours to play one of those teams next weekend. And so we got 2 full weeks to prepare for that. And so we want to make sure that we get taken full advantage of every opportunity that's given to us. So from here on out, it's us. We got 4 more games left, guys. 4 games left.
They don't have no chill, bro.
So it's
Listen. That's just another piece of adversity. Like I said, I've been in the ABA 16 years now. I feel dealing with stuff like this. You know what I mean? So, listen, man. Congrats to the team. We divisional champs. I mean, we take it however we get it, but it ain't stopping at division champs. Like we want the whole thing. Like we was cool going down to South Carolina, but we want the whole thing. Like we want the Atlanta trip. We want the championship vibes in Atlanta. Shaq, I know we talked about divisional championship festivities, so you still owe us some champagne bottles.
I got you.
We talked about that. I mean, celebrating on their court with some champagne. So that means since we the champs, you just gotta make that happen, player. You know what I mean? So it's cool. I mean, like I said, like we just gotta prepare for whoever else is next. Like we don't care. Like if it was South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, like wherever we gotta go. I know this core group of guys that we got that's been vibing since 2020, I want to say 21, 20. And like we all up from here. I know a lot of guys are going to be like kind of upset because we definitely wanted this nice road trip, but it is what it is. And God works in mysterious ways. So division champs we are, and we on to the next region.
Anybody out there on the live, make sure y'all follow Dover Dawgs basketball, follow the YouTube channel, follow this journey. Like and subscribe to the channel. Find out in any way you can possibly financially support. I mean, I know he has programs that he's doing to try to raise money here and there. This stuff is not cheap. Trust me when I tell y'all, this stuff is not cheap. You're running on. A lot of times, people don't realize you're running on borrowed money, and that's real talk. That's the best way to explain it, running on borrowed money. But these guys are playing with their heart and their soul. They're playing with passion. I don't care what nobody says. You don't get this type of fight in basketball. In the NBA, you don't see this no more because they already got their money. They making their money.
That's the problem. That's what I be trying to tell people.
They're not hungry like you watching this team play. This team is playing like they playing for $1 million.
We out here playing like you put a parlay on us and we want you to hit. You feel me? Like we got this is my thing. You feel me? So it's like you got guys like me and Kenny who've been around so long. Like we know the ins and outs. We know what it takes, and to get an ABA championship, like I said, it's going to be an everlasting feeling, especially for me. You feel me? Like I said, I've been since 2010. Mostly motherfuckers was still in high school when I was, playing ABA. So it's like it's a big ordeal, and at the same time, when you got guys like me, Kenny, Kai, Joe, Mo, who been in the trenches of overseas, we know the ins and outs of this semi-pro or professional, whatever you want to call it. Like we want this. Like we want this. So whoever we play, whether it's Hartford and I had the pleasure of playing Hartford throughout my years, my journey, or as the other team from Rhode Island, like they're gonna have to see us, and they ain't gonna like a 2-week prepared team.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's crazy because, like I said, we either got to go to Connecticut or we got to go to Long Island, right? So either way, like we're going to play the winner out of that division, which is the black division. Now, the New England team, unfortunately, this Saturday they play someone else. Not a big deal. They'll probably beat them, but they got to play the winner out of Buffalo and Wyoming Valley Clutch, and both teams are undefeated right now, ranked the number 2 and number 3 in the nation. And so they're going to face one of them, and then we'll face the winner out of that matchup for the regional championship to go down to Atlanta for the Final Four. And so I'm already putting this out there in the air for you guys. I'm already speaking into existence. I'm talking my trash to everybody as we speak anyway. So, like, I know you guys can go out there and perform. I don't care what people got to say. I'm going to back my talk, but I'm in a new ownership mode right now, right? Before I was in a step back mode. I'm gonna let y'all do y'all thing. I'm gonna talk to people. I'm gonna be respectful and responsible. But now it's March Madness time. We got to get serious.
We need you on your Mark Cuban shit.
I'm still chill. I'm still good. We still got the champagne.
Mark Cuban was chill, but when you talk crazy in them stands and he right there, yeah, he talking crazy back.
Mm-hmm. And so that's what I'm saying. So our number 1 supporter is in the chat right now. He said, "Go Dogs," but he's a Golden State Warriors fan. Nobody really cared because he's geographically challenged anyway. But
he said just as good as Golden State Warriors.
Wait. You say he a Steelers fan, a Pirates fan?
He's a Pirates fan, a Dolphins fan, and a Golden State Warriors fan.
Oh yeah, you all over the place, my boy. At least I'm all West Coast. I'm all West Coast. Lakers, and Niners. and the Dodgers, Dodgers, of course. I'm all West Coast.
I said if he had to pick a hockey team, it would be Chicago Blackhawks. So I was joking.
probably Montreal, Canada. He probably go to Canada.
Somewhere his triangle just don't add up. But yeah, he's been on every game since he's chimed into the chat on Unfiltered Sports
Appreciate it.
And he's been showing that support, and he's been looking out for you guys and calling you the next Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and all of them. And so they really showing the support. Like I said, it's awesome to see this happening, to bring it to fruition and everything. And the biggest thing that I can say is, we continue to work. We don't take no game for granted. You guys like to play and perform in person. And that's what I respect, is that you let your game do all the talking for yourselves, because people will talk trash. But as soon as you step on that court, when you getting cooked in the first quarter by 40 points as it is, they got no trash to talk, but to step back up and play their game and do what they got to do. And so biggest thing that we got to do is continue to prepare for our road to Atlanta. And it's a big shout out to OG Network as a whole family, because like I said, they stream our games every week that we got the games going, but also they've been donating to the team to help us, like the hotels and stuff like that. Because of their donations, it was covered because of them. It was a big help, and they've done a lot. And out the pit as well, I was on this channel Sunday night as well, talking about the game on Saturday or whatnot, and we had a bunch of people that donated to the team to help cover some of that van costs and different things like that. And it was because of them that we were allowed to make this trip happen. And now we just wait for this next game and continue to do some big things from there. So again, I appreciate you guys for stepping up and answering this call. I appreciate you guys for performing 100% every single day. And the best is yet to come. That's all I can say, is the best is yet to come. So I'm gonna pass it back to y'all.
We
Four
love
more
you,
games.
It's all y'all understand it. The OG network, the OG family network, man. We loving what we seeing, man. My brother out the pit, he loving it. Ant like the bug, he's another YouTube person. We loving it. My man Duke Justice, we just put him on game. He ain't even know. He was like, oh man, now he down in Atlanta. So if you guys go down to Atlanta, he probably gonna show up at the game and be there, whatever.
But believe that.
Top to bottom hair and skincare, they're supporters of the team. Joy, she was in there. World Away from Here 95. These people got different YouTube channels that they're growing and working on, like that. Queen Sackcloth to come around. It's so many people that are part of this my YouTube channel family that are doing different things, and they shout y'all out over there too. It ain't just here. They'll shout y'all out there. Now out the pit, he used to be he coached football and stuff like that. So he's a sports head too. So he understands the game. He understands a lot about it. So, man, when I say we're behind you as much as we possibly can, man, I know this is a hard fought battle. You know what I mean? If I was built financially like that, man, y'all had your own facility at this point.
Well, we appreciate
Appreciate that.
everything that you're
Appreciate that.
doing,
Every
regardless.
little bit we can do, man, we doing. You know what I mean, and for those that's on the live again, make sure y'all find out all the ways that you can support what they're doing financially, because it costs money to do what they're doing, man. It's not easy. I mean, Shaq got shirts, jerseys. You know what I mean, I got shirts, I got jerseys, I got sweatsuits, I got hoodies, I got whatever. But make sure y'all reach out to him to find out how y'all get your hand on some jerseys, some hoodies, and stuff like that. Now, Shaq, I'm putting in my bid right now. Um, I need a couple of jerseys with some names on them, and I want signatures.
I was about to say
Say less.
when you gonna come out to a game, we get that game, we get some signatures on
Well,
that jersey.
it's hard for me because I got to be here to control and air it and stuff like that, and I have to all my equipment and stuff like that. Cause Shaq been on me about this for a minute. I was like, Shaq, I know, but like I gotta because I'm here and I've got to control everything, and I don't have like an admin that does it. I do everything myself. You know what I mean?
Got you.
So it's like it's kind of to now if
Don't
I
worry
would get
about it.
to
We'll make it happen for you. We'll make it happen for
yeah,
you.
it's cool. It's cool. So Shaq, when you make my jerseys, this is a personal request.
Word.
You make my jersey. Ain't got the. I mean, you know what I mean. I want to say when you make my next stuff that I get, give me some shirts or whatever. But
Listen,
I want my
we'll
shirt my size, and I want a shirt with every team player. That's what I'm damn telling you. I want a shirt with every team player, and I want their signature on my shirt with individual numbers on there. I'll
okay.
pay for mine. You already know that. But I have them I want. I'm
Listen,
gonna pay for it
they already
because
know. We just celebrated two of our very own that are veterans on the team, and we got them jerseys that were signed by the team itself. So we could do it
okay,
for
that's
them. We can make it happen for you guys as well. So
Nah, OG said he want
you're not.
individual jerseys.
I
oh,
He
I
don't
know.
want.
want everybody's son. He want individual ones. He want that player to sign that jersey.
Oh, I know.
I mean, I'll take one with everybody on one shirt with the team, but
All right, so
I
we can
want
look. We can do that
individual
for you,
jersey.
and we could put one. We could put OG on the back for you. Know what I mean? And
Hey
then
man, that
we
works for
all
me.
sign it for you.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
He said he want the players to name foot sign it. Yeah,
You
That's
know,
man.
it's
funny.
funny
Good
about that
time.
though, about everybody joking about that the Richmond game is that three of their players after the game was over followed us on Instagram and reached out to try to play for our team.
Oh yeah, for sure,
Wow. Well,
for
I ain't
man,
sure. That's
surprised.
congratulations, guys, again on being divisional champs. There's a reason to celebrate, but it ain't the real reason to celebrate. I'm
not
with
yet.
y'all. Listen, I'm with y'all.
Okay.
I feel y'all the energy that y'all got right now. I'm with y'all with that. Nah, yeah, that's great. But
We ain't
that's
done yet.
wonderful. But this
It ain't
ain't
what
why
we.
we here.
That was something we collected along the journey. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me? Divisional
Yeah.
champ, regional champ, ABA championship. That's the main goal here.
Mm-hmm. So
Honestly,
The only
honestly,
goal.
I feel like talking to a few of the other players that's on the team. You know, people who haven't been around as long as we've been around.
Okay.
That'll be a wake up call saying, you know, like, oh, this is for real. Like we on our way to Atlanta. Whereas
Yeah.
though, you know, you got guys who've been here, me, Joe, Kat, Kai, Daryl, who, you know, we already knew that was coming, but we want the 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 big trophy. We want the rings. We want all that
Yeah.
come with it at the end.
Right.
So, you know, we gonna take this with a grain of salt. We like what we get, but this ain't it. We ain't done.
I feel you.
so what
I'm with y'all. Once it was said, I consumed the energy. Just say, yeah, that's great, but this ain't
mm-hmm.
what we want. We want this,
Mhm.
Yeah.
but this ain't what we want. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
nice. Hey, I'm with y'all. I want, even though I'm not the one getting it, but I want
Nah,
what
you're
y'all
gonna be a
want.
part of it. Listen,
Mm-hmm.
when you're a part of it, it's people that's a part of the journey that ain't step foot on the
Hey
court. You
man,
feel me?
hey,
So
Mhm.
I'm loving
you
it,
know what I
man. I'm
mean? Like
loving
you
it.
said, this platform alone gives people opportunity, like you said, across the nation to see
Right.
people. A lot of people probably know me and Kenny, but they don't know Joe, or they don't
Right.
know Daryl, or they don't know
Right.
who Jake. You know what I mean? So
Right.
this platform that you're giving us, that you're allowing us to play on, or allowing people to see us on, showcase our talent, is
Yes.
bigger than anything you could ever dream of. because people are around the world. We could go to Atlanta, I could go to Florida. Somebody could be like, "Yo, you OG man that play on the Dogs, right?" I've been in situations like that. You feel me? Or out the country, or like people come up to you like, "Yo, don't you play ball in New York City?" Blah 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 blah. I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "Yo, I watched you on YouTube the other day." So that's like so, especially if you with family. You feel me? My kids seeing people walk up to me like, "Oh yeah, I remember you from this and that." I'm like, "Yeah,
Yep.
cool. I don't know you, but let me be cautious, but I appreciate the love." You feel me? Like, and it's like that with Kenny. I've been with Kenny places. They be like, "Yo, bro, you played on this and that team, right?" And they be like, "Yeah," you feel me? So to get that full circle moment of us being recognized based on what we showcased and the opportunity that you gave us is gonna go a longer way, man. It's just super dope that we even here again. You know what I mean?
Man.
I think it's interesting
I'm
too.
glad to be a part.
I
I
get
mean,
to sit in the background and watch all of this unfold, and I get to watch the expression of everybody. I get to feed off the energy. First, like literally, I haven't even stepped foot in the locker room until the last 3 games of the season. I haven't even been a part of the locker room. That's because I don't like to be considered a micromanager. I like to sit back and let people do their thing, and it shows. Now, like it's like, man, who this owner? Like I haven't talked to no player until like not that long ago, but they're like, damn, Shaq been around. He come to practices. He come to games, but we haven't talked to him. Now we need to start talking to him. And now it's like circle, everybody can see what I'm doing. But needless to say, I don't like my face in the spotlight. I really hate that part. But I like to be able to sit back and do things and like tell y'all as it's going. Like, all right, listen, we just got this done. We just got that done. We need to do that. And I'm like running around doing different things at the one time. Like I probably sleep 3 hours a night and then I'm back up trying to do stuff for the team and make sure we happen. Like I told y'all in the locker room before the game the other day, we got the opportunity to go to Costa Rica next year. The men's team, the women's team, and the AAU travel team that we're putting together all got the opportunity to go play 2 games in Costa Rica. That wouldn't be happening if we didn't put through the work that we got put through today. And so, with that being said, though, I'm gonna really pass the night back to you guys, so you can guys have the rest of your night back to yourselves with your families. I want you guys to be the first to break it to the rest of these guys. I know I already talked to Coach B earlier today and gave him the information before it was official, but I celebrate with you guys, let them know what's happening or whatnot. I'm gonna post this video on Instagram to let the fans know, the Dog Nation know, hey, like this is what's going on. And then I'm gonna post a picture. I do have some videos and different pictures from last game that was sent to me on the Google Drive or whatever, and so I'm gonna look through those and start sending them out shortly too. So again, congratulations! I appreciate all the hard work and the effort, and continue to be those dogs that you know you are.
Sure, appreciate it. Thanks, Shaq.
Appreciate it.
No problem.
Same here,
Sir.
man. I appreciate you guys allowing me to be a Shaq and you players, man, allowing us to be a part of this. I mean, it's one thing to help get the attention is another thing because it helps my channel too. Now, I mean, like it helps both. So it's not, I'm helping, but y'all also helping my channel too. So it's both bringing something there. And my thing is this is that I want people to understand this opportunity that the way I see things is this is that we're living in a time period where the television, the movies is not being hostage by one group no more. This is giving us a chance to build something great because it's not being hostage by Hollywood and all the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? But somebody got to be willing to put in the work and put in the time. And you guys are doing an amazing job playing ball, man. I mean, just keep playing ball. And Shaq, like I said, man, and that's what it's supposed to be. In order for Shaq to be able to do what he's trying to do to bring
We got
excitement around the team, he got
we
to
got
be
to
a
perform.
and do his job, but he got to trust that the players and the coach are doing their job. And if
For sure.
everybody's doing their job, that's a whole nother level of chemistry to say, okay, I mean, I didn't know we had this going on. I didn't know we had
Yeah.
this going on. I didn't know this was taking place. I didn't know this was taking place. And my thing is this, man, congratulations again, guys. I'm with y'all. You know what I mean? I want that championship. I'm like,
Hey,
I'm excited. You know what I
hey,
mean?
OG,
Congratulations,
OG,
guys.
you probably know this phrase more than anybody. That's just called one hand wash. Oh, sorry, one hand wash the other, both hands wash the face. Like
Yep.
I'm help you, you
Yep.
help me, and we clean
Yep.
ourselves up. You
That's
feel
it.
me?
That's it, man.
One hand wash the other, both hands wash the face.
And this is how you do it, bro. This is how you do it. This is how you do it. Somebody got to go and put in the work, and somebody got to go first. I mean, if
Mm.
Dr. J wasn't making the money that Michael Jordan was making, I want you to
Mhm.
understand that.
Nah,
Dr. J was not making the money that Michael Jordan was making. But if
but he was
Dr. J and those guys did not go and do what they did to perform on their level,
forefathers. 4
Michael
finals.
Jordan would not have had that level of success, and Kobe Bryant and all of them. Now they say, look, if we don't pay these players this money, we're not gonna make money. If we don't
Yeah.
get these players paying money. And this is the
Yep.
type of stuff that it takes. But again, kudos to you all guys, man. I love what I'm seeing, man. And for you, my brother, to be at the age you are and putting in work.
Still doing what
I
he's
just
doing.
listen, I wanted to say this. When you out on that court, you doing something that I wish I could do. No, now when I watch you play, I'm watching myself play, because there ain't no way in the world.
That's it. I'm doing it for all the brothers with the salt and pepper.
Yeah, man.
Whether it's up top or in your beard.
Anybody 40 and up, he playing for us.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Man, we gonna let y'all have y'all night back, man. Appreciate y'all, man.
All right, thanks again, man. Thanks
Appreciate
again, Shaq.
it,
Thanks again,
appreciate
OJ.
Hey, man, no problem, man. Y'all have a blessed, wonderful day. And for everybody else that's on the live, make sure y'all go follow the page. Make sure y'all go follow Dover Dogs. But most important, man, make sure y'all find a way to support the team. Reach out to Shaq, reach out to Shaq, reach out to Shaq. If you can't reach out to Shaq, reach out to OG Network. We'll send you to Shaq. Whatever way you can, please support the channel, because every little bit help. I don't care if it's 50 cents, $1, or $20. It don't matter what it is, man. Every little bit help. Believe me when I tell you, and we appreciate it. We appreciate it very, very much. And with that said, we're going to get up out of here. Every single one of y'all have a blessed, wonderful day. Shaq, you got anything else you want to say, bro? Before I click this button?
Man, all is good. Y'all have a blessed night, and I'll see y'all on Thursday.
All right, now. Peace.
Fellas, ladies, you looking for lotions? You looking for beard oils? But unfortunately, everything you get from mainstream got chemicals in it, and they're probably killing you? No problem, we got you. Go check out my people from Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare. That's Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare. www.top2bottom, BOTTU, the U is for unique, M.com. Tell them I sent you.